We continue. Will we get to the 47th room? Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Streamer gets lost in closet. No uppies. Nice box. How are you? For some reason this game is all of a sudden really quiet. You're mid as usual? No, you're great. Take it back. You're all fantastic. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. My brain's already broken. Oh, you're making a Discord bot? What are you wanting to do with your Discord bot? The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. These two statements could be true. But this could also be true. So I feel like I need to open this one. I'm smart. A vault. Oh man, you get 40 coins? I don't have enough gems for that. Whoa. Because she's in here. And I'm in here. And you're not in here. I don't know. I'm not a cat. I can't speak cat and ask him in cat why he's in here. Breaker box. I'm gonna go for a den. Thank you, Carl. I have a bot that bridges Discord, IRC, MQTT. Oh. I don't know. I don't know why Milo likes to hang out in here. That was rude of me. I'm sorry. Car. Coal. Gem. We got a note about this. Off blue, green, white, red, purple. But to get to white, all need to be purple. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. What is it, buddy? All need to get to purple. Blue needs to be next to red. How do get blue? Ah! Okay. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Not today. Not today. Stop it. Okay, so I have to get 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one needs to be white. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. Blue. Green. White. Red. Purple. Not what I wanted. I'm sorry, what? What's this? I opened a door. Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. Ah! Gemstones. Fun. Cabinet? Commissary. Doing RSS parsing as an option. I miss days of RSS. Just have that all in one place and read everything in one place. Wow, wow. Day 20 and 21. Day 20 through 21, store 50% off. Neat. What's a salt shaker for? What is a sleeping mask for? I cannot buy any of these things. All of these doors are going to be locked. That one was not locked. Lose half your steps. See, I want to put it there because it has doorways in all the directions I want them to have doorways. Because I've essentially wasted this door. Because I can put this down and not use it. But then that's essentially not using that door anyway and having to walk around. So I'm gonna go with the dark room. Because then I can go back to the breaker and do breaker things. There's a hat there. And there be a hat. Oh, there's like arrows if you use the arrow keys. Or directional keys, sorry. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. HS. I already forgot all the people's names. I'm big dumb. Lockpick will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Ah. Cool. Thanks. There's a chess piece. What a bishop? I don't know my chess pieces. Duster, gardening hoe. Now she has a mop. Oh, it's a mop. Okay. Okay. These peaches? It's always the bridge and the bride. Selfie time. Bathtub. I don't have a magnifying glass. Heck. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't have gems. It's okay. It's a 4x4, right? I always forget how many grids I have down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it 5? Five by 9. Okay, so I got one more square over here. tiger. Tiger. Tiger tie. Tiger's wearing a tie? This music reminds me of the show Dark. I don't know why. Hi, Trial. Unsure why. Success! Locksmith. Ooh. But I have so much wasted space if I put a bedroom here. Ooh, security would be good. Sometimes this changes the pairing because there was a deer or like a buck and the dog tag with 10 on it. Oh yeah, and then west and east will work. West. Just one step to get into the room, not actual number of steps that you're taking. I thought that is how it was at first as well, but not the case. Why would I want this to ever be high? Why would I ever want this to be high? Thank you for the Pareto treat. Just kidding, it's a Milo treat. I feel like in high security doodads, maybe there are better things. One fruit. Hey, that's me. No, wait, what was it? Swan song? Swan. Whoa, I forgot the password! Swan song. Swan song. Jeez. Thank you. Swan song. It's like bird song? Oh, right, office only. I think I've looked at all of this. Special orders. Brass compass. Why would I need a compass? That makes me feel like north is not facing north. I also want to know what running shoes do. That's a hypothetical. Don't answer that. I don't know if I mentioned this. I like to try and figure things out. I just tend to talk out loud. So let me figure it out. And if I ask a question, I will then follow it up with, I actually want help. Sorry if that was not clear. They make you run? Oh man. I should probably actually get running shoes in real life then. What a pretty cliff. And a trench coat. Your upstairs neighbor is stomping and I hate them. Sorry. That is the worst. I've had the worst luck with like returning stomp with a broom. They just retaliated so hard. So now I just accept my fate. Hi, hip. What did I do to those poor shoes to make them run away? I'm chonky. They ran away because they gotta carry my weight. They were like, I'm tired of this. I'm leaving. They're gonna make you move out? Oh no. Have you... I struggle to do this because I know it's hard talking to people, but have you like talked to them about it? Or are they just like really rude and don't care? You just called hip a hippo? Wow. Wow. That's what you get. That's a cute emote. I like that. There's a YouTube channel that I like to watch. Drawfee. They have silly... I don't know, it's like a bunch of artists and they make videos about things. And it's often them drawing and making, I don't know, silly conversation while they draw. They're great. And I think Julia just gave birth. I think. Recently. I'm so behind on times. I haven't caught up on a few of their latest videos. They're on leave right now? Got it. Thank you. I often find, I know this is like really hard to do sometimes, but I often find that talking to a person first before going to management, or like even in like professional sphere, works a little bit better if you have like, you know that the person is gonna be like, all right, okay, sorry. But it's hard to judge. It's very hard to judge. Because I have no idea anymore if people are being genuine or if they're just being a butt. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Wait, so is this a permanent room? I don't understand. We're just making fun, Croft. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't like the archives because it punishes me. But I like that it connects to the foundation. Twitch hard buffered. That's okay. Twitch has been funky lately. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, dumb. I know that I'm not dumb, but I don't know what the word is, but or maybe it's just like a cultural difference here. Because I often had great relations with my neighbors when I lived in Texas. I even invited them like to like, hey, come over, we got food. I don't know if I would do that here. I mean, our neighbors next door are great, but I don't think they think we're great because I'm just weird and self-conscious about things. No, we know Hip. You're not being malicious. Why are there so many pumpkin seeds in this one? I guess I just don't mind noise from neighbors because I understand being human can happen. But if it's constant, I don't want to say issues, but like when I notice something, my mind will just constantly focus on that instead of being able to do what I need to do, especially if it's bothersome. Your previous neighbor was fine. Did they recently move? And you have a new neighbor? That really sucks. I'm sorry. I wish apartments were built better. And you didn't have to worry about noisy neighbors. I don't think you're weird because you're keeping to yourself. They're weird for being old. This person is just a stomper. Prof says I'm a ninja because I'll just show up places. But I can hear her coming like a mile away. And then I stress because I said that you're a cat. all they want to do is talk. I don't know how to get out of talking with people. We had a person come over and fix a light switch that the switch stopped switching. And the guy wanted to just chat while he was fixing it, and I'm like, how do I do this? Help. So I'm like, oh yeah, that I totally understand that. Yes, sir. Yep. Uh-huh. But he says things that are just like very triggering to me, but I have to like remember he's in my home. He's in my safe space. I can't just fixing your Nintendo Switch? No. No, a light switch that stopped lighting because this house is decrepit and old. Like he said something because I have a doormat that says with love from Texas or something, or like howdy or welcome. I can't remember what it says, but it's very Texan. And he's like, oh, you're the Texan. I'm like, ah, yeah, that's me. And then he's like, oh yeah, my son went to school and there and blah, 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 and does this stuff and plays music at this one place. You should know that, right? You know, your kids your age. And I was like, how old do you think I am, sir? And I'm just like, yep. And I'm like, oh yeah, jazz music, great. And he's like, not jazz music, alternative. Don't you people like alternative music? And I was like, you people, what does that mean? Has he clocked me as being queer? Oh no. And he's like, oh yeah, I've got friends that live out in Texas. And I'm like, oh yeah, what part? He's like, Lubbock. And I'm like, oh no. Oh yeah, I've never been out to Lubbock. I grew up in Northeast Texas and kind of hung out around San Antonio, Austin area when I was in university. I was like, oh yeah, that place is just a little too liberal for me. And I was like, you know, I totally understand that. Yeah, how's the light switch coming? And I'm like trying to avoid offending this man who is too old to be doing what he's doing and should be like comfortably at home in his rocking chair yelling at a TV screen about something stupid. I grew up anywhere else. Ugh. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I can see how that's too liberal. Oh, you young folk. And I asked him how old his son was, and he's like, oh yeah, he's in his 20s. And I was like, ugh. I look like I'm 20, okay, but I'm not. I didn't say how old I was. Stop engaging. I'm just trying to be polite. That's the masking taking over because I don't know how. I don't. And then there was a point where I was doing the like, yes, oh cool, like shaking head, nodding, smiling, and then he would ask a question and I'm like, yep. And I tried to like sneak away and go back into my office and like type real quick, and he would ask a question, I'd pop my head out. I'm like, yes sir. And I'm just like, he's a yapper. Heck. I can't do that. I can't do that, Sweet Beat. I can't. That is I can't. The guilt inside of me. How is that not polite? Because it's... I don't know how to explain. Whenever being talked to, I was always told to just stay and listen until you are dismissed. Girl, talk to your therapist about this. Listen. You're not wrong. But it's also, I grew up in the South. And it's a thing. I don't know. I need to have more confidence in myself. But I think it's just the fact that an older person, it's not like a gender thing, because if it were like an old lady, I have to be dismissed. I don't know. It's a thing. And I don't know how to de-yapify this man. So I just stood there asking questions and being polite while I stewed in my anxiety. And Croft just closed the door and avoided the entire situation. As I squirmed. I was abandoned. Yep. You tried engaging? Okay, but you're a person of color and this is an old white man. Listen, no, I don't care that you abandoned me. I'm just saying it probably would have been more awkward for you. Because he is old white man. I abandoned myself? Probably. I don't know. They talked to you about the Savior? You were talking about Jesus with your glow-in-the-dark Jesus Catholic shindig, okay? You were talking about something with him, okay? It's there. Yeah, I know. You were talking about the Jeebus, so I don't blame you for that one. Doesn't mean I need to hear it. You don't understand. You engage, they have something familiar to talk about with you, and there's like this barrier that you've just broken down because they're probably going to say something really mean and not realize it. But like religion, yeah, you built up rapport with them. That's too risky. I mean, I think it just comes back to that, like, how I was raised. Like, it's a weird respect thing, even if it's not reciprocated. Jazz hands! I'm awkward. I still haven't picked a room yet. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go with the archives, even though I don't want to do this, but it connects to a room that I already have unlocked, so I don't have to draft anything quite yet. I think we read everything in here. She's pointing to something, and I don't have my magnifying glass. That's a keycard room. I don't know how do we use the elevator? Can't lie or hide your feelings. See, I guess I've learned the art of like nodding and smiling to where it's like not having to make conversation, but also how do I use that? I can't be in the elevator. And I think sometimes old people just want to have someone to talk to. So they, oh. This is a new room. A little hamster! Hi! Oh my god, you're so cute. Do you have food, water, snacks? You got a little bunk bed? How cute! Hi. This is like a summer camp room. Your job was to move them along. I couldn't do that. I'm terrible. I can't like usher people unless an event happens. Like my phone rings or something happens and then I'm like, oh, gotta go. But I can't like make that appear naturally because I'm awkward as heck. Today's a good day because Simon is at camp and he's not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Red is a lie unless handwritten, right? I don't remember where we saw that. I think it was in the security room. Can I do like headers? Oh my gosh, I can. On break from random stupidity in your training. I'm sorry, Bugs. Red note cards, not just red. Ah. Well, this would apply anyway with my logic because it is handwritten. But thank you. Why would you wrap me? Why would you waste plastic wrap like that, Croft? Why? One exceptionally dense person in your training group? Dense on purpose? I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Wow. Today's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw away my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday. And I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. Wow. I'm sorry, Sweet Beat. What can we do to help? How can I help? I think they have just never interacted with the world outside their little bubble. I'm sorry. How can we help? We are here to help. Chat, let's help. Have cat. Chewing on her toe bean. Key. Right, you just go back to chewing on your foot. What are we doing? Huh? It is an emote. It is. Thank you all for the Frito treats. She knocked that one out. You are cool. Holy moly. Sweet Pete, that's very kind of you. Thank you for gifting. I don't have alerts on this scene. I really need to put alerts on this scene. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How do I replay?
So say we all.
Bam. Welcome. How dare you? I didn't do it. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. And I hope you treat yourself to something really nice. Thank you. Delete your message. If you type the secret word, you can also delete your message. That only does one. That only does your actual... Because Nightbot got changed. So Vanish doesn't work anymore. I forgot what I made the secret word. Please hold. Ah, yes. Okay. It's coffee related. That's the only hint you get. You're just typing all the coffee words. Morning poop. What? Oh, good lord. I mean, you're not wrong. Why did you put an exclamation point in front of that? And if you have diarrhea, you gotta get that looked at. Is it always one word? I try to just do one word because it's easier to not have someone accidentally put a phrase. But yes. And it's not, I don't think it's case sensitive. I think Nightbot does regex with... Not case sensitivity. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today's a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how he survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister. Wow, congrats on the diploma. And welcome home, Simon. Wow. The Turtles of Vera. Two pawns. Okay. A window with most of the glass broken. An aeroplane. A little hamster. Doing hamster things. You guys are still going. Oh. Y'all are great. He gave us an assignment. I guess so. I mean, as soon as you figure out what the word is, I'm just going to change it again. So now I got to think of a new word. Never mind, I'm stopping. But that's the part of the game. I put in a random word. And people were like, oh, this is fun. I was like, okay. Hype train. Scam train. What'd you guys get? I got a penguin? Is that a bird? A penguin? Is it a penguin? Excuse me. Is there an airplane outside the window? I don't see a bush out there. People call coffee jitter juice. I've heard it called many a things. Toasted bean water. Oh, there's a pile here. I could have dug that up with my shovel if I had it. Okay. Boo. Alright, I think I might have scuffed this run, but it's okay. I don't have a key card yet. That was a locked door. I still can't pick it. I have to go through the dark room to the hallway. Oh, Steve was a good one. That's more like tea, I think. Drugs. I mean, coffee is a drug, because caffeine's classified as a drug. Yeah? I think it's still classified as a drug. You texted me. Okay. You won't type it? What's the word? What the hell is the word? I'm not telling you the word. That's cheating. What was that little gremlin chuckle? Library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. In the library. Okay. Have a good rest of your day, Bugs. Okay. Simon P. Jones. Kimberly Thompson. Was this the book that I ordered? Yeah, Drafting Strategy. Not ordered, but requested to check out. Sorry about the ad break. You're so close. Who? None of you. Sorry. Sorry. Hold on. I'm scrolling through. I'm gonna say... I think Geo's been the closest. Cupping? I thought that was like a thing on your back that looks really weird and bruises people. Taste various coffees or roast profiles and compare them. Ah! It's blood flow, not bruising. I bruise easy. So... Okay, how about I give you a hint? Fram would judge me because this thing is not good. It's like a hickey. I bruise. Fram, help. I don't think Fram's here right now. I think Fram has been deep in the edit lands. Can't believe you texted me. What is the word? Can't believe. Can't believe you said it out loud. I'm gonna call you out. That's cheating. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. You have unlimited potential. Architectural Digest. Have gems while drafting. I said I won't say anything. I don't believe you. I do not trust you. I love the creativity. Ooh, Irish coffee. There was this place that had really great Irish coffee. And they use like a really peaty whiskey. It was good. Not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all three presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early as you can in the day. Well, I got the little mine unlocked, so now we got some gems. You're not a coffee snob, so trying to predict what coffee snobs dislike is hard. The act of making the coffee, Fran would be disappointed in the thing that has been used. Because I am not good at it yet. Oh, there's like submitted gem strats. That's funny. I think I've gotten better at steaming milk though. I just can't pour it right. I hope I didn't send anyone off to like go learn all the coffee things. I'm sorry. We definitely did. I'm sorry. I apologize. I hope this is helping though. I'm learning so much. Let's go. Planning your house. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring many open doors they have left behind. The entrance hall. Well, I completely blocked off my entrance hall because I'm dumb. So, oops. Instant coffee is actually really good. I forget the brand that I get. It's yellow and has like a little yellow cap. And you can make nice like whipped coffee with it. You can make like a brown sugar shaken espresso. And it's great. You don't have to add any like cream or anything. By starting each day in a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. Cloister. Synergetic pairs of floor plans. Okay. I know what it is because I mentioned it the other day when I asked about it. What did you ask about? What's a cowboy coffee? Is that like a cowboy coffee made over a campfire? What is this? Without the need of a coffee maker or filter. It involves boiling water, adding coffee grounds, and letting the brew sit, then pouring carefully to avoid the grounds. Oh. Oh. Well, why not just have a little mesh thing with you that you can pour it through on your cup? Okay, Craft, let me ask you, do you think it's a tool or do you think it's an object from the coffee making process? Because you asked me about something and I don't think that you... That's giving it away? No. I mean, maybe, but no. Making a connection. Powers garage door and grants west path access. Turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. Oh, that's what that does in the gymnasium. Her ladyship's chamber. Has synergy with boudoir and her walk-in closet. Oh. Okay, Croft got it. Boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features. Ah. Tomb. I'm learning so much. I'm not going to remember all of this. Enjoy your ice cream. You take screenshots. That's smart. Each time you solve a puzzle in a billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly. Oh. Interessante. The next time you draft it. Oh. Draft rooms you've never seen before. Milo. What was that? Old man? He let out the most, like, pitiful sigh. It was so loud I heard him through my headset. What are you doing, buddy? He's gonna get cozy. Okay. 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 Crowbar. How do I come up with new doodads? Is it just... in this room while drafting? There's no other, like, specific thing I gotta look for? Doesn't look like it. My favorite floor plans are hallways. Ooh. Freeze your accounts. Yeah, she's here. She's hanging out. Doing cat things. Being lazy. Almost dropped the camera. They cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. I'm gonna use an office. You might have seen Milo, Flan, and Sad Dudes. Was it an orange cat or a calico cat? Because if it was orange, it was Croft's cat. Well, that's Milo. Milo, buddy. You're not in trouble. Why do you think that? Hey, buddy. It's okay, buddy. He's like, no. He doesn't wanna. Okay, there's a note here. East and west. We already wrote that down. Okay, is there anything new on the terminal? It's not warm in my office? Well, yeah. Because you like it very cold all the time. Swan song. 65 degrees. I die when it's cold in the winter. I just bundle up. I don't even try anymore. All the cats will lay on me because I have warm blankets and doodads. I think we looked at all of the mail. Few active terminals, just security. I haven't been able to get to the laboratory or the shelter yet. Sounds lovely. You know what my perfect temperature is? I'm gonna say like 78 degrees with a breeze. Not in direct sun. If it's in direct sun, I want it to be like 70. Yeah, if there's no humidity, then I don't know. I think I could deal with like a 72. But I like warm, and I don't mind humidity. Missed opportunity to say 69. No thanks. I like it warm because I'm a heathen. Is that a king or a queen? That's king, right? Queen doesn't have like the fancy stuff on top. She just has like a little crown. Very subtle. Like whoop. Not that. I'm sure that made absolutely no sense to anyone. So I can get keys up here, but I really need I think this is another scuffed run. Yeah, because I gave myself a single point of failure here in the middle. Ugh. Do I have any items to check? I don't think so. It's fine. Airplane. Calendar, blueprints, thing. E. 4 stars. Spiral staircase. I've only seen this staircase in the library. In the library. Eee. Where was the door that I could not open? It was in the chapel. Onward. Each day, meal is served in the dining room after rank 8. I think I've only gotten to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Boo! Need a key card. I have no idea what this is. Don't have a gem for that. I don't know if there's anything out here. I'm gonna look around. Some coins. There was a shovel the last time I came out here. There's a boat. See, there's a deer. Okay, now I have to go through here, and I don't think I can do anything else in the archives. It's a bishop. think this was a locked door. I can't lockpick it. Maybe I should have came here. Heck, I think that's it. Can't do anything else because I can't get another key. Nice. Proud of you, Trial. Sometimes that takes a lot. Going to the doctor is not an easy task sometimes. Have you guys gave up on guessing the word? I hope you do start to feel better. That is importante. I have to call it a day. We gotta start over. Charcuterie? Someone already got it? Croft guessed it, but she didn't type it, so... Do you want to do the honors, Croft? No? So you're just gonna make chat suffer? Wow. Wow. See how it is? They need to guess it? Okay, well I'm gonna go to the bathroom. BRB! Hi, hello, welcome back. Wow, that's really mean, Craft. Well. Thank you. Sorry, I think that ad should be wrapping up now. For those of you that have been hit by the ad, you should be good now. I think. Cool, now I have gems. I has gems. Do I have to do the breaker box every time? Or no? Volume 3. I think I want this. Okay, thanks. See these stairs. An aquarium. Rotunda. Are they rotund? I only have 2 gems. Meanwhile, what we suffer. How else can I give a hint? What's a carafe? It's like a jug that you can put things in. So you can put, like, I don't know, often when we go to like restaurants or something, they'll have like a carafe of water. It's like a little glass jug, open-ended. Put things in it. Wine, orange juice, water. You can also use it for like drip coffee, like a pour over. That's usually like shaped like this though, so you can get the filter and then do the pour over on top, and then it like do that. If I give you a hint on the letter that it starts with, will that help ease your pain? That's too easy? Okay, how about the letter that it ends with? Still the same? How about a letter that's in it? The letter C is in the word. I won't tell you where in the word. I'm people pleasing too much? Do you know me? Hello? I just told you a story about an old man who came into our home and I couldn't figure out how to leave the conversation because I have trauma. You get the letter C. Which I know is not helpful. I'm sorry. I don't have a breaker room yet. Well, that's okay. Therapy. I'm going to therapy. Okay, I'm actively participating in therapy, but we're focusing on my diagnosis of being on the spectrum right now. Other things will come. But we gotta focus on one thing at a time. I learned about how being on the spectrum, autistic folks and folks on the autistic spectrum will often have periods of like shutting down after experiencing sometimes like I don't want to say like a meltdown, but like an emotional or physical or sometimes like overstimulated period of time, and with extensive masking, it can also cause a person to want to go into like hibernation state, where you just do not want to do anything, interact with anyone. And I've experienced that several times in my life, and I did not realize why. Siphon brewing? Siphon brewing. Oh, this contraption. I've seen this before. I don't know how it makes coffee any better than a regular brew method, but this looks cool because it looks like a little chemistry set. And how long do these usually last? It depends on the person and the stimuli that you have been triggered by. For me, it was often, like, talking about this with my therapist has been work related and personal life related. So like I have to do a lot of masking. Well, I had to do a lot of masking in a lot of my previous professional roles. And so by the time I got home from work, I was already overwhelmed with that aspect of my day, which is like 8 hours of my day, sometimes more. And then coming into like me time, I didn't have a way to decompress in time before I had to deal with the other stressors of my personal life. And I have not really talked about a lot of the stressors that I've had to like go through in my personal life because I'm very bad about, I don't want to say I'm bad about talking about my personal life. I just feel having a presence on the internet, I do still want to have like a sense of privacy. But I still want to like talk about these things because I know it's important to talk about them. I just haven't built up the courage to talk about these things with the community because I'm just... There's one key somewhere. There's a key somewhere right now, and I have no idea where it is. Cool. Because I don't know, I'm just bad about talking about things in general, but also trying to balance having privacy and also it's what Viper was doing in one of the cards. Oh, I think I know what card you're talking about, where she has like her turtleneck on. Her very mother-like outfit. But going back to like the burnout, there was a section in this book that I was suggested to read that I haven't gotten all the way through yet, but building up a safe space and having an understanding with those in your life on how to handle what makes you feel comfortable during these burnout periods can help reduce them and also make them last not as long. Because when it goes unchecked, you will kind of spiral and go back to your like comfort safe zone and like shut down. But finding ways to address that, because it's different for every individual, right? Like I don't have to deal with as many triggers as I think others do, but I still face a lot of stressors, especially in my personal life, that I can't really avoid. So yeah, it's hard to avoid those. But knowing that they're coming and knowing how to like give yourself grace and understand what that looks like could vary from person to person. I know that's not very helpful. I'm sorry, but I'm also not like professionally trained in this. Yeah, I was in burnout, I think, consistently for like, oh man, like 6 years. And it drastically affected things in my life. And I didn't realize it. I didn't know it. I didn't recognize it at the time, and I didn't know that that was a thing. I just thought something was wrong with me. I just internalized a lot of that as I am broken. And then I had to do what I had to do, which is another thing that a lot of people, especially women who have been diagnosed with autism or on the spectrum, is it goes underdiagnosed often because of, wait, I needed to log in and do the keycard thing. Because a lot of diagnoses were misdiagnosed because of emotions and females being categorized as too emotional. Still think you're broken? We're all broken, okay? But that's because we're made to frolic and eat berries and do nothing. Yet I am forced to go to work and do nothing for myself. Did somebody say berries? Yes. No one is broken. I mean, we are broken because the system has broken us. If the system wasn't here, I think we wouldn't be broken. We're not supposed to be doing what we're doing right now because it causes us so much stress and anxiety and health issues, and we can't do anything about it except melt down and make pillow forts and torture chat to trying to figure out a word. I'm just meant to play video games and smoke weed. I think I prefer edibles because smoking for me just I don't like smelling like it. I grew up around a lot of cigarette smoke and I don't like smelling like things. Edibles, top tier. If I ever find that fish that decided to get out of water, I have to step on that fish. Oh man, you know, life finds a way. So even if you eventually go back in time and find that fish in another timeline, someone somewhere still becomes somebody because fish. Don't you dare. It's inevitable. I'm sorry. I will find the other thing. It's like I don't want to spoil anything. Go watch the show Dark. I highly suggest watching it in native tongue and reading the subtitles, but I know that that's not what people like, but it's so good. Yes. Maybe the second fish will make a better society. Oh, and also, what's the one that's on Apple TV? I think it's called Dark Matter. Another good show. Oh geez, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger. If that's triggering. Oops. I just like sci-fi. I'm sorry. There's a new season. Wait, Dark Matter season 2 has come out? No. When? How? Where? Time of day? July 1st? Wait, no, that's season 1. Wait, are we on season 2? Season 3? Wait, what? Hold on. This is not the show. This is the show. Where is IMBD? Renewed for season 2. Dark Matter might return between late 2025 and early 2026. It's not out yet. They've begun filming. You got my hopes up. How dare. I was so excited. Rude. You don't get it? So, I like sci-fi because sci-fi can be a little bit of anything. Like, sci-fi can be adventurous. It could be mysterious. It could be political. It could be apolitical. It could be... That's a knight. Still haven't figured out what the chess pieces do. Unless I'm supposed to do something from that piece on the floor and press a button. E! Pressing E! E! It could be a whole bunch of things. Can any genre be that? Yes. But I think I like science fiction more because it's grounded in something that I can still understand. Fantasy for me is difficult. I don't dislike it. I just think I prefer sci-fi over fantasy because, like, I can explain how a technology could potentially be what it is, rather than someone with a wand has come in and said, it's you. You're a wizard, Harry, and I just accept that, you know? It's more grounded for me. And it's less hand-wavy and accept how this is kind of thing. If that makes sense. So this is a lie. It's unlocked. So it's locked. And access levers are no longer required. So I'm going to need an access lever. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. And I feel like you can do a lot of things with it. Yeah, you can do a lot of things with other genres as well, but I like the environments that can crop up in sci-fi more so than fantasy. I don't dislike fantasy. I think I just gravitate more towards science fiction. And I think that's because Game of Thrones is fantasy? Yeah, I would say that's more fantasy. I think I gravitate more towards that because I have a science background and I like science and I like understanding things at a foundational level. And a lot of good science fiction is kind of built on that. Why is this blue? Where am I going? One of my close friends, ooh, laundry room, really loves Stephen King. They read like all their books. You don't want to read? I am reading this book currently, and it's okay. It's good. It's okay. It's slow to build up, and I think it might be a second book in a series, so I think I read this out of order, but it's okay. But I'm almost done with it. Where's my bookmark? I've got like a quarter left. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I have to put a weight room in here. Crap. I don't want to do that. But I can turn up the lights if I get a breaker room, right? Okay, we're not going in there. Wait, it immediately just does it? I didn't go into it, though. Heck. It's fine. Your mind is too busy for you to read? That's why I usually take an edible and read. Because I zone out and... can focus better. Have I read, watched the Expanse series at all? Read the Expanse books, watched them. I think I like the books better, but I do want to do a reread because I read them a while ago. I want to go with... I meant to click Closet, but I clicked Nook. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Need to read the last book, but I feel like I don't remember. Yeah, and that's kind of how I am with book series. Like I like rereading them, especially ones that I really like, because I either forget details or... Boat and bird. That's a quo. Quo bro. And I really like... Ooh, garage. But I don't have any gems. It's fine. I forget details about things, or like I merge details with other things and I want to like remember before I do like a rewatch of something. How does the book hold up after the show? I think they change a lot in the show to fit how people want entertainment, because a lot of the characters in the show don't really match up with what they are in the books. So I think they really just made the characters in the show to kind of fit I don't want to say like to fit a character trope, but like I think just to be more entertaining. So I think take that with a grain of salt if you have read the books first and are now watching the show. I also am not, I don't know, I don't get upset when people change things from the book to the show, because I feel like they're different pieces of media and it's a different art. So like envisioning a character in your mind's eye when you're reading a book versus seeing how an artist can put something together through cinematography and then like present a story in a different way. I think I try to separate those two and appreciate them for what they are instead of trying to be like a one-to-one mapping. Like, oh, they didn't do what they did in the book, I'm so upset. Like, I try not to be like that, because I try to appreciate that it takes a certain amount of talent and there's a bunch of people doing something collectively to bring this story together and make it more of a visual story rather than like what I'm envisioning when I read. yeah, it's fun to see the differences. It's interesting to see how someone else interprets this, and like with technology that we have with like CGI and like acting and having the right cast, it's cool to see how something can come together. So I don't know. I guess I'm probably not the person to ask about that because I don't mind when things are changed. Sorry. Okay. So I guess this doesn't matter that the weight room, but I guess the gymnasium. Who? There is a thing here. Got a coupon book. Nice. One series that I am excited to see more of is the Three Body Problem. The version, because there's a Chinese version and then there's like the, I guess, Americanized version. And the Chinese version is very good. The American version, I think, is more tense. I don't know if that's maybe a better way of describing it, but I'm excited to see how that goes. And I think they also got the go ahead to do a season 2 of that. All 3 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. This box contains gems. A lie. A lie. Opening this one. I'm so good at this. Building up my confidence. We read the three body problem in book club, and I still need to get the rest of the series. I really like it. That's another one I want to do a reread of, because there's like details that I feel like I've missed in the books that I don't know. It's another good one. And then the Silo series. I have not read the books. I've watched the show, but I want to read the books because I've heard good things. And that's another one where they changed a lot in the show, but they used the author as sort of a director role to help guide what may or may not happen in the show. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Ooh. Piece candy. Never continued the series because I think it's what it starts with. It's dust, wool, and something else. Hold on. I gotta pull up my story graph because I never remember the name of the series. Doo-doo-doo. Or is it wool that goes first? I think it's wool, shift, and dust. Yeah, the Silo Saga. Wait, so you read the last book? It was a slog. I don't think there's a book that I've not finished. Even if I absolutely hate it, I still just push through it. because I don't know. I want to know how it goes. Just got the names confused. Ah, no worries. No worries. This is a lie. That's a key card room. Should retry it. I know things working. Good morning. That's okay. I mean, you like what you like, you don't what you don't. Don't force it if you're not having a good time with it, you know? Okay, I really want to just tell you guys the word so I can come up with a new word. No, sorry, Hip. Welcome back. Okay, second letter that is in this word is K. Or we can reverse torture you both and not guess. I mean, you could do that. That's fair. I guess. I probably deserve it. Okay, I think there's also something to do with the fireplaces being on or off. And then understanding which one you get with the pictures. But I haven't identified that yet. Ooh, a vault. I don't have enough gems for that. Yeah, without. But does this change? What day am I on? Day 8. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to use the commissary in a few days. I don't understand. This always changes. With liquid, without liquid? I don't know. A banana. Sure, I'm gonna run out of steps here soon anyway. I'm on day 4 now. Or star 4. Which means I need to find the library. I think. Because it was pairing the stars with the library. With liquid, without. Okay. It sort of plays into that. No! Well, I'm not allowed to give any more hints because Croft said so. You're close, Trial. I'm hacked. I don't have any more keys. I think Trial knows what it is. I don't want to use my key on that. I don't have a shovel. Read. No. Y'all are smart. Y'all are wonderful smart beans. Ooh. I got some car keys. Is there a window here? Hey, Kim. How goes puzzle? It's going. I feel like I'm not doing as well as I was the last time we were playing, but that's okay. $5 coins for 1 key. Wow. Oh, wow. I haven't been to the laboratory either. DD? Ooh. This machine requires additional power piped from the boiler room. I'm still gonna press the levers because I want to. All of this is incorrect. Why is there 3 here? Oh, maybe it's saying on the periodic table, this is the order and we go right to left. So figure out what these are. Oh man, I don't remember the periodic table. in terms of... There was a chemistry teacher that made us memorize, and after I got through that class, I just completely brain dumped everything. You thought that was it? Well, I can't give you any more hints. I'm sorry. I apologize. Science. Can I do bullet points? I can. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. One equals plutonium. Why is this in all caps? Hey! New word. New word has been generated and applied. Godspeed. Two. Sulfur. Cornucopia. What a fun word. I cannot spell today. Jeez. Makes sense to write down the symbol? I don't know. I don't know why I need these things. I mean, I could always go back and look at what the thing is if I'm spelling something out with it, but I don't know what I need it for. I'm just writing it down so I know where it was on the table. And then we'll figure out what the cipher is, and then I can go back and use that information. If that makes sense. No, I appreciate that. Thank you. How do I get rid of this thing on the side? What is this? Okay, whatever. Why did I start typing in all caps and then like revert? Why brain? I'd never know how to say fancy chemical words. My brain just breaks down. I simply cannot. That's a P. Oh my, I'm starting over. My hands were shifted. F. I wonder if the position on the table is gonna matter. I don't know what that arrow is for, but we'll figure it out. Are there other things that I can do here? Drop a link of a periodic table in here, I guess. Not having a numpad on this keyboard is irritating. Data entry is hard. Numpad, numpad, numpad. Here, I'll compare keyboards. That one. I need to use this one. I like having a numpad, but I like having compact keys so that I can have everything in a compact keyboard. It's the same size, if not sometimes smaller, than other keyboards. Please hold. That is on. Where did I put this other scene? I think I'm gonna move this button so that I can go here faster. Okay, ignore that I'm also watching Dune on my iPad. But like, look at this. Look at size. So much wasted space. Everything I need. All right here. And then, hold on. Hold. Hold. This was my very first keyboard. This is the backup keyboard that I have. This I actually took with me from my first tech job. This was the keyboard that I got that they gave me on my first day. And I took it with me because I thought I needed it. I'm a thief. I was broke and didn't know what I didn't know in life. I don't know. So yeah, like this is what a normal keyboard looks like with the amount of space for arrow keys and numpad. But I have so much more space on my desk because I have all of this here. This is what yours looks like? This one? I have a backup keyboard from Corsair and a backup wired version of this mouse in case anything goes desperately wrong. But this one is like everything has fallen apart. It's Mayday. I just have this because it's also USB, which is really nice. And it doesn't require any drivers. So if I'm having a problem with building a PC or something, good old trusty Dell KB212-B. Yes. So I need a numpad because I can do data entry fairly okay. You have two keyboards and two mice because of your personal and work setup. Well, my stream keyboard is down here. And then I usually have my mouse off to the side or right here. Okay, I'm gonna put all this back. Sorry. Whoop. You have 3? Total keyboards. I have this one and my other. It's a similar keyboard to this, but instead of the frame being plastic, it's metal. But I don't have that out right now. I have a backup wired keyboard, the Corsair one that's in my backup stream box. And then I've got my gaming one. That's so many. I mean, a lot of them have just come as gifts or I won in a raffle. This one I guess I stole. A lot of it's just over the years. I've been doing this for nearly 8 years now. You guess? Things are not where they are normally right now. KVM switches. I have a KVM, but I donated that because I actually prefer having separate keyboards because I accidentally typed the wrong thing in the wrong computer once and I was like, never again. So now everything is separate. But equal. You typed your work password into chat? Oops. Yeah, I almost did something similar one time. And so I said never again, and now everything is separate. Technically, this keyboard and also this keyboard are the same, but I got one. I actually got both of these from winning a raffle. So I just use them for my stream stuff. But this one has a bad space bar, so I've labeled it. Sometimes this is 2 spaces. Whenever I type. If they made this keyboard with a numpad like this size, I would be happy. Because the problem of having a super large keyboard while streaming is mouse movement. Because sometimes I'll dink into the side of my keyboard and then I get upset at myself because I've dinked my keyboard. Okay, I need to do trackball mouse. No. Oh, no. I need to do something or it's going to bother me. Hold on. I gotta rearrange buttons on my Stream Deck. And now I have to save the profile because if I lose this backup profile, export. Wait, no, backup all. That's today's date. Okay. Oh, it froze. It's back. We're good. It's calm, collected. It's fine. Okay. Just be at 850 DPI. I think I'm at 500 right now. This is 400. That's 500. Yeah. Used to snipe on TF2 with your trackball? That's impressive. That's a whole other level of gaming. What were we doing? 12. Is there a higher number than 12? No. Okay, well, I've taken those notes. Excuse me. $13 is higher than 12? There's a 13? You lie. Wait, are you just saying there's... I hate everything. Alright, chat. What is this? Do we remember our chemistry sets? I don't hate everything. I'm sorry, that was rude. Oh, polygons! Oh. Why are... Am I supposed to compare what these may be? Hold on, let's validate. How to make big again. There we go. Okay, so we've got one being plutonium. Plutonium. Puh. I can't click anything here. But I guess I didn't need to look this up on the internet because it's here. It is present. That's not right. Oh, wait a minute. This is like old school periodic table. Because these elements are not here. I forget that this game is like set in a timeline that's different. Yeah, see, that's not there. I may need to fix all of these. This area is all wrong. It's set in 1993. No. Okay. So that's right. 12 is right. 2 is going to be right, but 9, 10, and 11 I need to fix. So 10 is actually going to be this. RN. 86. Yeah, the synthetics are not here, all the new stuff. And also, like... I forget when that got added. Because that's like within the 20th century? 21st century? 20th century. Heck. I don't remember. But this is wrong. And this is wrong. Iodine for 11. And next to iodine, beryllium. Probably gotta read those letters in the right order. Probably. From right to left. But we'll see. I'm just writing down all the information because, I don't know, my brain says do it all. Or we need the numbers. Who knows? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hi, MJ. Pretty good. I don't need to look up stuff outside. Okay. Thank you. I guess I just did that because I didn't look around the room first. Okay. So I wonder if it's easier, since I have all of these things down, to go look at the other photo. Because this is going to tell me... I don't know. We'll do PU. PU! S. I don't like where this is going. H. I like where this is going. Sorry. Okay, push. Oh my god, I pressed enter and I didn't mean to. 3. Where's 7? 7 is here. You... 7. Where's 8? Okay. This doesn't clip like the other things do. Why is there an arrow though? I don't understand. Wait. UPA F. Is that my mouse cursor? Right here? Yes. I don't know what this arrow is for. This is what I was talking about, sorry. Nine. Like, what is... What? Unscrambling words is not my strong suit. What? Why did it... Why was it like very easy and then it stopped? Fun. Seems easy to you. Can I not... Am Making words? What is... Good night, Foxhound. I'm pushing 3. Hydrogen. Not working. PV equals NRT. Newton's law of cooling. I need a magnifying glass for this. Lab needs magnifying glass. Mag. Atmospheric pressure 93 kilopascals. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kilopascals in Mount Holly freezer. Is it PPT is parts per trillion? That's a lot of molecules. Molecules! No, never again. Okay. Well. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I had to fix all of these. Yes, I remember that I needed to fix that. Where's my post-it note? Would like a tube of jokes? Well, I need a broken tube first. No, I found them. They're here. There's still a few things that I haven't done yet since building the new PC. And I've been slacking. I've been slacking. So I can't do all my fun effects right now. Okay. 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 I typically work at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. The past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Kimberly Thompson, lab technician. I didn't even see this computer here. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original, unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Oh. Immediately, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. For each bedroom you draft, after your second, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. Selected randomly. Ooh. Ooh. Immediately. Do you want to create and activate this experimental house feature? Yes. Experiment successful. I got an ivory die. Cool. No experiments found. Swan song. Thanks, MJ. Trial. Electronic mail. Just kidding. That's only in the office. I only have security online. Did I turn the doodad on or off? We haven't found a thingamabob yet. Break box. Oh, there's a card here. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via security terminal. Wait, that's true. Wait, no, that's false. That can only be done in the office. Okay, what the heck am I spelling here? Press 3. Press 3. You. What are these words? What is this word? What starts with a U? Up. After 9. Push 3 up after 9. See, it's not hard. Listen, you don't understand. Words for my brain. But why the arrow? Nine after up, 3 push. Why arrow? Calm down, Yoda. Why arrow? I feel like that's like a false flag. It's there to confuse. Or give direction. What is this? Why are there numbers here? Push 3 up after 9. Maybe that's what this is for once we get Steam. Doo -doo -doo. Doo -doo -doo. Doo -doo -doo. Is that not what bold is? Is bold? Yeah, bold is 3. Okay. What? Where did my thing go? What? What? It was like getting rid of the P. Okay. Ah! Not good. I can't buy any doodads. I need a breaker room. I'm out of rooms. So I think observatory was locked and this had an electronic key and one of these were locked. I think this is it. I can go down to the entrance hall maybe. I mean, we learned a lot. Wait. Took a wrong turn. Combine inventory to create new items. Okay. I don't think I have anything in my inventory. E! Oh, jeez. Why is message bold? The note is read, the letter is not. 8. Message. I don't know if the number 8 is considered bold or not. What are the notes for message in this? Oh, geez. Ah, geez. All I remember about reading music is FACE. Oh, geez. Among the bold words, spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. The note. MSSAG? Am I not supposed to read the E? Okay. Workshop. Why is this bold? MSSAG. That means nothing. Am I supposed to read the notes of this? Are we in bass clef? Treble clef? We're in treble, that's for sure. But what about low notes? Yeah, this is treble, this is bass. But I forget. E. The true box does not always contain the prize. That is true. E. E. There's a big old letter E over here. Among the bold words, spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. I'm not good with riddles. I'm terrible with riddles. I'm big dumb. Everything to solve puzzles is in the game. Okay. E. What is that? Broken lever. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing I could pick up. Coupon book and a broken lever. Cannot do anything with that. Okay. Well, my broken lever is going to be taken from me, I'm sure. Among the bold words, the note is read, the letter is not. feel like that's a musical thing, but we'll come back. We'll come back. A vault. Heck. Can I get a redraw? A breaker box. I'll take it. Oh, does this thing work again if I do the doodad? How did we get to blue? I don't know how I did this the first time. Okay, so that's gonna flip it. Off. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! I was supposed to press this one. No. It's fine. One, two, three, 4. Off. Oh no, this one needs to be off. That one needs to be blue. This one needs to be green. This one needs to be red. I can't do this again? One time use only? Okay. I don't think I have a dark room or a gymnasium. Yeah, no. Okay, well that's that. I have to call it a day because I can't get another door. And the security room is too far away to get to. Yeah, I had done it already. I wanted to see if I could do it again. Call it a day. We're learning so much though. Give me them gems. Salt shaker. Shovel. Sleeping mask. Metal detector. There are 4 boxes in this room. That's a lie. There's only 1 box in this room. That's a lie. The gems are in the true box. That could be true. Yoink. I found the car keys again. Let's go. Don't know what to do with them, but we found them. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I'm out of gems. Heck. I really need the breaker box to get past the dark room. So let's just do this. Dark room is still on. I want it to be on. But because I drafted it, I think I needed to go to the breaker after drafting and then change the thing. So that's why I flipped it off and then back on. Because the lights go out when you enter the room. Yes. The secret word was puck. So now in the dark room, the lights stay on. Rip all those photos. I think they were already developed. Maybe not this one. But some of them were already developed. I don't think I could pick up the photos when I was in the dark, though. Am I enjoying the game? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's interessante. Where was our locked door in the bedroom? I think the gymnasium, I don't lose 2 steps when I enter if the power is off, but I have to go back and turn the power off. So I think I'm just gonna go for items. I got shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate grounds. Cool. Yeah, it's fun. I am liking it. Heck. Heck. I don't have a reroll. Man, this was a bad run. Yeah, I'm donezo already. I'm not good at this. Not good at this. That's okay. All right. Heku. Sometimes RNG can be punishing. Yeah. Yeah. New strat. Always. I have no shovel. I'm shovelless. I think I'm up to 5, which is Southern Cross. Seven locked doors. I'll take it. But I'm not going in. Because I need a key. I've got a special key. I need some gems. Laboratory. Oh, perfect, but I don't have a gem. That would have been so nice. What happens when you don't have coins? Can you not go through the chapel? I have to draft those rooms first, though. Well, I feel like I wasted steps putting a hallway here. We live and we learn. There's just gems in these, right? I want to open a fancy one. A compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Ooh. Cool. Thanks. I gotta use it. I hate everything. Anyway. Why would it do that? Why would it do that to me? Why would it do that? Why would it do that? Why would it not be the door that lines up with the hallway, and why? I'm done. I'm leaving.